Today we are here to officially announce to the country that we are suspending the operations of YY buses in Uganda for a period of 15 days, starting from today at 7 p.m. The reason being, in a period of 2 weeks, they have reported 2 accidents, of which one was fatal, the one of Katusi Road, which claimed lives of people, and as we speak now, the driver is on the run. We even have one passenger up to now is not seen, yet his cargo, we identified it, and other identification documents which can show that passenger, and was a former district commissioner of Mbale. We are still tracing where he is. Might be either in a given clinic or somewhere, you never know. And another accident which happened in Ayago village near Karuma, where people did not die, but they sustained serious injuries. The cause of all these 2 accidents, preliminary investigations brought to me by our transport regulation team and the traffic department, Uganda Police, is because of speeding. Like the incident of Katosi, the driver was overspeeding. When he was overspeeding, he happened to get a boda on the road. So to dodge a boda, and he was already on high speed, the vehicle, he lost control and the vehicle overturned. It eventually got burnt and people died. Many got injuries. And when the bus got burnt, people lost their property. It was a lot of money. We're also investigating a circumstance. There is information that this bus had some liquids on board, which is suspected to be warrage. So putting warrage on the buses is prohibited. Those flammable liquids, we are still investigating this. During the period of 15 days, when they are off from our roads, we expect them to take all their drivers to the team which we have constituted, which is in joint with Ministry of Works and Transport, with Uganda Police, Director of Traffic, to take all their drivers for testing, then to bring all their passes for inspection, to find out whether they're in a good condition, working condition, then also to bring all appointment letters of their drivers to prove that the drivers they brought to us for accreditation, are they the ones they are using, or they might have sneaked in others. Then also, we expect them to bring for us the schedule of their refresher training for their bus drivers. These are the things they should do mandatory, because before we give them the license to operate, we tell them these ones. Why we have done this? We have seen, in addition to the other judicial penalties which you normally give, like when a driver causes such accident, they arrest you and charge you. But the owners of these bus companies, they don't mind. A driver causes an accident, they get another one. But now when we ground you, you keep on paying your workers because you have contract with them. And after 15 days, if we find what they are doing, they don't even meet 40% of the requirements we need, we have even right to suspend them forever and ever, so that we have our people traveling safely. And someone is saying sometimes we come when accidents have happened. No. We keep on meeting these people. We keep on reminding them of the requirements they should have. And we keep on respecting these people, the buses and the drivers. But also, these are human beings, and these are private investments. They sometimes do queer things. For example, we are investigating a case where it is believed that the bus drivers, a few bus drivers of YY, they have been going to court to sue NAFDA to change their years, to lower their years. Because here when you reach 65 and above, when you come to get our bus to drive a bus, our badge, we advise you, at that age sometimes you develop pressure, hypertension, you develop eye problems, many complications. So we advise you to leave and concentrate on other small works. Another issue, Someone is saying that the potholes are a problem to accidents. Yeah, the potholes cause to accidents, but a small margin, about 20%. Because these potholes, you can drive through and bypass them. However, government has got money and we are trying to rectify all these roads which have serious potholes. But if you are driving at a slow speed, you can still avoid these potholes and move in. Very good. We have seen the case of Mitiana. It has been having potholes because we couldn't have money to finish the road. But accidents have been minimum on that road compared to those days. So overspeeding is one of the biggest cause of accidents, and maybe poor maintenance of your vehicles. Then also the penalties we are giving, are they causing an impact to the bus drivers? Yes. Both the bus drivers and the bus companies, this one, it is causing them a lot of discipline, because we have seen previously we could get almost every 2 weeks terrible bus accidents, but now they have reduced. And now also, like for example, we have a bus driver of Perfect Bus. We investigated this accident happened during Easter season. That one we suspended him. We'll never drive any bus in this country. Yet he has his permit. We'll never drive, and when the period for the permit expires, we shall not renew it for him. That one we have decided. So such extra penalties, these are we have got them administratively here to reinforce the laws which we have in place. Then the movement of people that will be affected, we have very many other bus companies operating on those routes and taxis, and should the need be, government can come in to transport people. The issue of the new innovations in the transport sector, like the tukutukus, the tricycle, this tricycle, motorcycles, or the tricycle, they were there even before some of us were born, but they were minimal. But now due to high technology, they're in advanced stages. A tukutuku it's almost 4 feet around there, and it has one headlight and it has got indicators. The way it is designed, that someone who's traveling can see. Just light shows the headlight. It alerts the person that there is a vehicle coming in front, or there is a motorcycle coming in front. That's why even its size was reduced compared to the size of the vehicle. So these ones, before they came in the country, were consulted, and even UNBS was consulted, the Ministry of Works was consulted. We saw they are fit to be on the road depending on their size. It is very true. Previously, we could do these routine inspections. We had the 7 up-country automatic motor vehicle inspection centers, but these were run by a private investor and who was charging our people highly. Government, through His Excellency the President, gave us directed we get money, and we paid this investor, and now we are owning all of those motor vehicle inspection centers across the country. And by July, they will start being active, and even you an individual, whether you have your private car, a taxi, these buses, the trucks, you can go and inspect your car to see whether it's in good condition. And starting from early August, we shall start enforcement. To be on the road, we ask you to show the inspection certificate. And previously, we could do this, but when we stored for about 6 months back, these bus companies have been approaching the ministry on a private arrangement. We also alert Traffic Department, Uganda Police. We do, because it's a requirement, we do inspect their vehicles. But of course, if it's not mandatory, they present a few, and a few ones we don't see them. So that's why we come to know those who didn't present or through such accidents. And that's why it is our mandate to ensure that Ugandans remain safe. And we shall even double these penalties should the need be, even suspend operations of some buses until we bring them to order.
Now I back. It wasn't like in the morning. Yeah. Okay, that due to the accidents which happened last week. So today, at least for more inconvenience, they have put a drone to take us, but buses, they have taken them at least to pause for some 3 days. Up to Thursday is when they will be back. Paying an extra fee, except we are sitting for in a taxi. Yeah. They have put a drone to take us, but buses, they have taken them at least to pause for some 3 days. Not paying any extra fee, except we are sitting for in a taxi.
To officially announce to the country that we are suspending the operations of YY buses in Uganda for a period of 15 days, starting from today at 7 p.m. The reason being, in a period of 2 weeks, they have reported 2 accidents, of which one was fatal, the one of Katusi Road, which claimed lives of people, and as we speak now, the driver is on the run. We even have one passenger up to now is not seen, yet his cargo, we identified it, and other identification documents which can show that passenger, and was a former district commissioner of Mbale. We are still tracing where he is.
They have put a drone to take us, but buses, they have taken them at least to pause for some 3 days. Not paying any extra fee, except we are sitting for in a taxi.
Joined with Ministry of Works and Transport, with Uganda Police, Director of Traffic, to take all their drivers for testing, then to bring all their passes for inspection, to find out whether they're in a good condition, working condition, then also to bring all appointment letters of their drivers to prove that the drivers they brought to us for accreditation, are they the ones they are using, or they might have sneaked in others.